Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and welcome back to some more weight loss stories. If you're new here, please tap that subscribe button below for more weight loss stories and to join our awesome community, the Narwhals. Today was a scary day at the doctor, aka please don't be like me. When the year turned, I resolved to finally go to the doctor. Today was the day I got my lab results. If you've been putting off going to the doctor, I'm literally begging you, please make an appointment today. Go as soon as humanly possible. I got my lab results today, and what I've done to myself through nutritional neglect is a non-stop body-killing horror show. I don't usually post personal health details on the internet, but today I think it's important. Today I was told I have severe metabolic syndrome, and if you're built like me, too heavy by 100 pounds, and eat like me with very little thought or self-regard, and I know there are a lot of us, odds are you are either on your way or you already have this condition. My doctor said all the numbers we need to pay attention to are off the charts bad. What it means is that I have all the risk factors there are for a too early death from stroke, heart attack, liver failure, and more. You only need 3 to be in danger. I have all 5. The worst part is, I have no one to blame but myself. I did this to me. A not so fun fact, did you know that you can die of cirrhosis of the liver even if you're not a drinker at all? It can happen because you eat too much fat and sugar, don't eat enough vegetables, and don't drink enough water. I had no idea that was a thing, but I've had my head in the sand for years, so I guess it's not a surprise that I would know that. Last year was awful. I didn't take care of myself last year, or really for the last decade. Last year was the first time I ever dealt with capital D depression, and I have now come to believe that it's largely due to my lifestyle and what I was and wasn't eating. I was medicating with awful food. I've been doing all the dumb things: soda, sugar, junk food, fast food, garbage, garbage, garbage. I'm seething with anger at myself. I have small children, both boys who I want to see grow up, who I want to see be healthier than me. If you're pre-diabetic or starting diabetes medication, please also change your lifestyle. I didn't, and now I'm all sorts of screwed. I have to add more medications to my regimen, which I hate, and may have to take all of them forever, even if I do get healthier. If only one of you hears this and saves yourself the same mistakes I did, this message will not have been in vain. I know some of what I have to do: low fat, low salt, lots of vegetables, a little bit of protein every few days, exercise, 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 no fast food, and no prepackaged food. But a lot of this is very confusing and a mystery to me. I am full of anxiety, folks. I am also full of fear. What if it's too late? What if something else is broken that can't be fixed? But I'm going to try to live, and I hope if you're hearing this and it's ringing true, you will too. I'm gonna go and cry for a while, and then I'm gonna trim and comb my beard, go for a walk, and try to get this shambles of a life back on track. My fondest regards to you all. Respectfully, Hob. A year from now, you'll wish you'd started today. Officially 1 year into my weight loss journey. Progress picture. 1 year ago, I started my weight loss journey. When I started, I honestly didn't think that I would get this far, but I'm really proud of how far I've come. I've lost 86 pounds, went from a size 20 to a size 4, and found a real passion for exercise and healthy eating. And this year has been full of ups and downs, but one of the most gratifying things that's happened is going to the doctor for my physical and hearing that I don't have to lose any more weight. My body is healthy, I have more energy, and I feel all around stronger. This is usually the time of year where a lot of people start giving up on their New Year's resolutions, especially when it comes to weight loss. If you're one of these people, I'd like to say, please don't give up. Weight loss is not linear. There will be tough times, but it's worth it. You don't have to change your whole life to lose weight. Small changes over time add up. After a lifetime of obesity, I finally hit goal weight before my 29th birthday. Greetings. Let us start off with the fun part: images. Top weight to current weight. Face progress. Height, 5 feet tall or 152 centimeters. Highest weight, 200 pounds or 90 kilos. Current weight, 110 pounds or 50 kilos. And current age, 28 years until mid-September. Losing this weight has been the best gift I could ever given myself and my family. At my heaviest, I traveled to Barcelona with my father. As I stumbled through the Sagrada Familia and sought out the nearest chairs within art museums, he would comment with genuine concern for my lethargy and shortness of breath. This worry was paired with his fear that I would inherit heart issues that led to his quadruple bypass and the complete overhaul of his lifestyle before he was 55. This also correlated with my own shame for being a 21-year-old woman bordering on extreme obesity in a European country where my largest was a rarity. Setting this health goal, forming this habit, and achieving this milestone are something that I celebrate publicly today. But most importantly, I celebrate my health every day when I'm able to hold my own daughter and twirl around the living room to jump in the line with no fear that I will get too winded to complete our dance. Although she is not even 2, it is my sincere hope that the change I've made for myself serves as a model for my child. I want her to know, more than anything, that if she can prioritize good habits and advocate for herself, she can make the most of her own life and choices. My advice to give for others starting this process would be to take an entire month just going through the motions of calorie tracking. Whether or not you hit a deficit every day, it is a worthwhile investment into understanding and being accountable for your food choices. I very much want to thank the participants of the subreddit for posting your stories and challenges with Seco as an example for my own choices. I also give all my love to my support system who encouraged me through this process. Dealing with a loved one who is frantic about a 3-week plateau is no small feat. Just ask my spouse. I looked down at the scale and saw my goal weight yesterday, but a lot of non-scale victories along the way. Hi, so I've been pretty active on progress pics and 1200 is plenty. I haven't posted here yet because I wasn't sure if my story was relatable enough. I do want to say how huge of a role these communities have played in my weight loss journey. For the most part, I've checked in daily for recipes and motivation to keep moving forward. To the people just starting out, I think that is my biggest piece of advice. Have some sort of anchor, whether it be a subreddit you feel comfortable establishing yourself in, a forum, a group, or even just a journal and note in your phone with your progress and to update regularly. Stay motivated and get inspired by the daily incredible transformations that these hard-working, persevering individuals post here. Realize that everyone screws up, and tomorrow is a new day, and it's fun to compare before and after. I wish I had documented more than side progress pics, but at least I have a few clothes pics to compare to. Before and after pics. I'm sure I was over 190 pounds, but I don't know to what extent. I was scared to face the scale, but finally did at 189. I'm now 135. I think I'm going to go 5 more pounds just for some guilt-free fluctuation room. 5 foot 5 inches for reference. A little bit of my story. For the past few years, I was partying way too hard, finding any excuse to eat crap and would never think twice about it. Regularly, my boyfriend and I would get into drunk arguments that I would ultimately wake up the next morning, puffy eyes, with no recollection about why we're mad at each other. My lifestyle was negatively impacting my job that I've held proudly for 7 years, and looking back, I can't believe I wasn't fired. On April 22nd, 2018, I had the biggest wake-up call of my life. I blacked out, fell out of my boyfriend's truck, going 50 plus miles per hour on the interstate at 9 p.m. at night. My blood alcohol content was 0.410 once I arrived at the hospital. I could have been ran over. I could have broken my neck. I could have ruined both of our lives. Miraculously, I only suffered a broken nose, clavicle, sternum, and some real gnarly road rash. But I woke up a different person. I was done looking at myself in the mirror with shame. I used to always be a confident person, and I wanted that back. I've tried dieting countless times in these last 4 years, but it was a distinct feeling of I'm done this time. It's psychological. I never truly tried dieting in these last 4 years. I started counting my calories and staying below 1,300 calories, logging everything on MyFitnessPal. I do have cheat days, but I log them and move on the next day. During my journey, I noticed silly things between weighing myself. My eyes got bigger. My skirts were no longer too short for work. Oh, wait a second, the dryer wasn't tricking my clothes after all? I actually had to buy a size smaller while shoe shopping. That one surprised me. Shaving was way less tedious. I used to avoid the stairs in my own goddamn home as much as I could. Hell, my belly button lost a mile of depth. People at work noticed. Most everyone was nice and supportive, but there's always bumholes. Whatever. My favorite comment was a regular customer we had for years addressed me like, "Hey skinny," and I turned around like it was my name. That was cool. Also, I reeled my life back and learned to say no to hanging out every weekend. When I do go out now, I'm not gonna lie, I do drink, but I will log my drinks so I can keep track. My boyfriend has been the most supportive being I could ask for in this time. He never urged me to change my diet. Obviously, we had a talk after my accident, once the medication wore off, about how I have to work and how I handle my liquor. I'm just happy that we made it through my horrible patch unscathed. I feel so much more in control of my life and balanced, and I can't believe I'm here right now to say I'm proud. Thank you guys for reading. And that brings us to the featured narwhals of the day from our Reddit community. To join our Reddit community, just open the description below. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories, and to join our friendly community, the Narwhals. Zinnia says, left 155 pounds August, right 175 pounds in June. In total, I have lost 45 pounds, but these last 2 months, I've been seeing real changes. I buy clothes that are a bit small for me, because seeing these pics sometimes blows my mind. 30 more pounds to go. Spooky Mama says, y'all, I look like a completely different person. I don't have many photos of myself at my highest weight. That being said, my advice is to definitely take pictures of your weight loss journey. I wish I had more. Miss Cutie says, 6'1" male, 21 years old, 245 pounds down to 172 pounds over the span of 2 years. Almost 100% through diet changes. Thanks for sharing, featured narwhals. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more weight loss stories and to join our friendly community, the Narwhals. Thanks for watching, narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.